Hello and welcome back to Podcast Off Rails, episode 9. Today is the week of May 22nd, Friday night. And I'm here with Cook
Yes.
and Tears, who went to go get something, and I'm your host, Vander. Hooray! We're here to talk about games, stuff like that, those kind of things. What we do.
Hey,
every
I
2
got a
weeks.
question.
You have a question. Go ahead.
You know what? No. You know what? I don't have a question. I'll wait till Justin gets back here before I address this. But it's fine.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, because I have not, I don't think I played like Minecraft and Mario Kart like once or twice a week. That's about it. I've been very busy. I don't know if I have much to contribute today in terms of new games.
I'll tell you what came out this week.
But,
The Witcher 3.
right.
Witcher 3. And I wanted to get into this first because before we got into anything, I just got to take the time out to say that CD Projekt Red is probably one of the greatest developers.
Probably.
Because not maybe like take these great games, but what really sets them over is in their game, or at least in Witcher 3, each one comes with like a little personal thank you in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it says like thank you for your support, spending your hard-earned money on our game. Great pleasure and humility that we present our game to you. And then the next part is, as CD Projekt Red, we believe that when you buy our games, you're entitled to continuous free support, updates, patches, and bits of new and amazing content. We owe you that for believing in us and purchasing our game. To thank you, we've prepared something really special. 16 DLCs for you to download, totally free of charge, regardless of the platform or edition of the game you own.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just one big like thank you. And it makes you feel good as a consumer to see something like that. At least me, it makes me feel good because I feel like this is a company developer that actually appreciates, the people that buy their games.
Well, as a person studying economics, I do look at things, how DLC is marketed and all that sort of things and stuff like that, and how people are working towards it. Something like Blizzard and World of Warcraft, they have this very set system and how they do things and how they charge for updates and how they have their subscription services. And so they've worked out a system that's worked for them, that's kept it going, at least for the most part, all these years. And then you have like things like some of the normal AAA companies with their release such and such games per year, get the DLC out over the course of the year until you keep the game being played until the next one comes out. I think. What do you think the Witcher 3 budget was? Because obviously it's a huge game, very, very good looking game, massive like world you can explore. So what do you think the budget for a game like Witcher 3 is? Because I can imagine it's pretty big.
Let's find out.
I'm back.
Wikipedia. Let's find out right now.
Because sometimes it's not about, we're totally like, we want to give everything away for free. Sometimes it's about like, oh, we definitely have been able to match our budget, so we can totally just make this statement and say, oh, and look at us, we're so good, we were able to make free DLC and make ourselves look really good in front of our fans. I'm not saying that's what they do, but it's viable depending on how their budget and their sales work out.
Okay, so let's see. 15 million dev budget, 25 million ad budget. So a total of
25 million
like,
ad budget.
Yeah.
Advertisement costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It says right at least 45 million.
45 million?
Yeah.
How much do you think GTA's budget was? Because GTA so far, I think GTA has had probably the most genius marketing system ever. Let me tell you about GTA's marketing system. There's not been a single update or like content wise you've had to pay for, right?
What's that?
GTA has not had a single update or content patch or anything like that you've had to pay for, right?
Nope. The only thing that they had
No,
to
not
pay
yet.
for was just microtransactions. But those are like you don't really need those considering
I've
Yeah.
never even
how
seen
easy they
them,
made it
like,
to make money
people
now.
talk about them. Well, the thing about Rockstar system is it's very smart. So far, they've had 3 releases of the game. They've had the 360, their last gen version, the current gen version, and the PC version, which is at the 4K resolution, so it looks better. And what they did, they're like, hey guys, check out these cool updates to online stuff, all these cool free things you can do in GTA 5 now. And guys, guess what? It'd be really cool. It'd be really cool if you got to play these new features on a better system with better graphics, better loading times, all this better stuff. Try out these new features on the Xbox One version instead of the Xbox 360 version. So it's all free though. Obviously, you'd have to pay for the new version, but totally better. But oh wait, guys, we got Heist coming out next week. Completely free. Heist are completely free. But you know what'd be great? You enjoyed Heists on 4K resolution on your gaming PC. That would be a really smart idea if you were to get it on your gaming PC. It's like a system where obviously they can't keep it up, but
I was
they
about
make
to
you pay
say,
for.
I think we've reached the point of their free updates because everything that they said was going to be in the game is now in the game. So now they can now that's gonna start at least for like the special like holiday events and things like that. I think we might start seeing more DLC. Not anytime soon. That's gonna cost money because usually the only DLC that ever comes out for Grand Theft Auto that costs money are like the expansions, like Forehead, Lost and the Damned, and Ballad of Gay Tony.
I think we'll start to see. I think those sort of like updates that had like new like multiplayer maps or races or all that stuff and like little holiday things like fun little things like that. I think those will still stay free. But I think we'll start seeing like stuff like GTA 4 stuff, or maybe I kind of want Undead Nightmare kind of style thing to come into GTA. I think that'd be kind of cool. It worked pretty well for Red Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I barely picked up Witcher 3 yesterday. I didn't have much time to play it, but I played it today. I played it for maybe about 2.5, 3 hours, right? I can already tell there's gonna be a lot of stuff to this game, and I mean, as I thought there would be, it's gonna be a huge game with a lot of hours that you need to put into it. But like I said, I put maybe like 2.5, 3 hours into it, and I'm not out of the first like little village yet. Like the point at which I know I've completed like the first. I don't know. I think maybe it might even be the prologue, depending on how long you think the prologue is. It might still be the prologue, but I haven't even killed like the Griffin yet. And if people who played the game will know how how short that is, but it's still pretty early in. But like I spent a lot of time just like the map is huge because like I like there's one area that I'm in right now, and that's big. But then you can zoom it out more and see like the whole like continent, and there's so many more areas to go to. So it's a great game. Like it could not have worked on anything other than what we have now and PC. And a cool thing about it is you don't exactly need to play the other games to go into this one. It's all one big story, and you'll lose out on some of the lore. But there's an option to either simulate a Witcher 2 save or go in like with a clean slate, right? Since there's no way to port your save over from the last gen, unless you're on PC, then it doesn't matter. But there's a way to simulate a save, and the way that works is that at one point there will be a dude like asking you questions about your past adventures, and it's basically asking you about the choices you made in Witcher 2, so you can kind of build a background to how your character Geralt is his name, how he how he acts and like the background of his adventures and how people will react to him.
Mhm.
But like I said, I can't get too much into it. But there's a lot of content that's gonna be in it, and I haven't even scratched the surface, and I played for like 3 hours.
You're playing Xbox One version?
Yeah.
Okay. It's only for next gen stuff, right? There's no like 360 version.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Seems like I haven't really heard much about any sort of like technical. Has there been anything along those lines?
With what?
Technical failures?
I know the PC version was suffering from crashes and like problems with the saves and everything, but it's been patched since then. They also actually had a patch to improve graphics as well for the PC version, which
That's pretty normal.
like is crazy to me when you look at the game because it's so beautiful already.
What's the frame rate looking
Frame rate?
on yours?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I honestly can't tell the difference.
It's just based off how smooth everything
The game runs smooth, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, it runs smooth as my balls.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to play Witcher 3 because it'll probably be too far out of my range before I actually get anything that could work it. Oh, Justin, any thoughts? Welcome to the podcast, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I was downstairs getting the pizza.
Yeah. Maybe you've been playing something.
Let's see. So lately, if you've seen on the channel, I've been playing Hitman Blood Money.
Yeah, I saw the fucking thumbnail you put up there. I don't know what the fuck that was.
What do you think rubber ducks are for?
I don't know, but obviously I've never seen it. I've like, in all honesty, I've never seen a rubber duck that big, or even close to that big. That's ridiculous. I don't know if you photoshopped that or if that's a real picture.
That's a real picture I found.
Oh.
I just searched Hitman, and then after it's like, oh hey,
Wait, you searched Hitman and that came up?
And then it's like another suggested rubber duck at the end of Hitman. I'm like, okay, and then that one came up with those.
Well, all right then.
Let's see. I've also been playing Terra, the MMO, which has actually been pretty fun. I would have played more, but I kind of forgot about it actually, and then I just started playing other games.
Terra's a couple years old now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a few years old because I don't know how long it's been out in English, but I know it was originally Korean, I think.
I remember everybody freaking out about it, like right around the time it came out, but like a couple months after, I don't remember hearing anything about it.
Yeah, it pretty much just like I think it just went dark, and then it came to Steam after so many years of being out. Yeah. Let's see. Also today, I finally.
It's kind of like that one. I don't. You probably know.
Wait, what?
No, go ahead.
Well, anyways, as I was saying,
bitch.
Exactly. But today I finally finished Resident Evil Revelations 2. What a pain in the ass that was to finish. Because
why?
So during the last episode, I kept falling off and dying because the characters are stupid. Because it's kind of like a ledge where it's like you're supposed to just kind of like just drop down. For some reason the characters run off the edge and die.
Oh, that happened to God, the amount of references we make to Two Best Friends on this, or at least I make, it's too much. But that happened to Pat the first time.
Almost like the only reason we're doing this is because we want to be like other YouTubers.
No, we don't. What are you talking about?
We're totally in it for the money.
Exactly.
The money on the videos we don't monetize. On the account that is not partnered with
the YouTubes.
Shut up.
Anyways, but then because I died I think 3-4 times, at that one part, and then I went to the next part with Barry, and then he's just like, because it's like on this like on this like giant crane or whatever, and it's like it's like on this like single like beam, and and it's like because he's just kind of looking off to the right, and he's like looks down and I'm like, what are you doing? And I hit forward, and he just jumps off and dies.
Oh, dude, another thing about that, they're. Uh, it's happening again. They're so fucking stupid. Like, I love them, but they couldn't figure out how to grab that weapon with the crane, and it was like the easiest thing ever. Like, they were trying to like go across like the beams to drop down on it, when really they just needed to ride the platform and walk off at the right time. That's all it was.
What was it? And also my partner AI was so stupid because it's like in this poisonous caverns where it's like I'm trying to push this thing, and then the AI got in the way and I couldn't push it. And then I was like, I was telling her, follow me. She's like, I can't do that. I'm like, oh my Jesus, because I understand that she's dying, but get out of the fucking way so I can move it.
Another thing, I got MKX, Justin, as you know.
Yeah, I saw.
And I don't really have much to say about it. The game's awesome, but there's not much you can say that, as far as Mortal Kombat games go. Like, there's not a whole lot different from the last one. It's a lot, it's really awesome, and Aaron Black is probably one of the raddest characters I've seen in a fighting game in a while.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking cool.
Aaron Black's, he's basically like John Marston. He's like, right, Joe? And his X-ray move is basically like he shoots a bullet that ricochets around your body, but the sickest thing is the camera angle. When it slows down, the camera angle zooms in on the bullet, and the bullet has the name of whoever you're fighting, and that's like the coolest thing. Because it's just like straight up got a bullet with the opponent's name on it.
I've seen all the fatalities. I haven't seen all the X-rays, but I'm trying to figure out which X-ray. Like some of them were like all right. They were like these are just what I'd expect to see from fatality.
I like Cassie Cage's. I like Cassie Cage's selfie fatality because it posts it to a social networking site, and the social networking site's called Friendships.
Oh yeah.
And that's really fun to do because I like reading the comments on the bottom, and one of them's from Sonia, and it says like, Cassie, why is Kano on your friends list?
I think, man, who was the character there's one character with a really good fatality that was
Melina
just like,
has a really brutal one.
Which one?
Melina, she's got a really brutal one where she like jumps on the other dude and just like hacks away at their midsection until she's literally, and then starts like grabbing just chunks of intestines and starts eating them. Brutal.
Oh yeah.
So my favorite one is probably Jason's. Just like he grabs them by the foot, just starts slamming them against the ground, and then
I haven't seen Jason's.
They're hilarious.
I really like one of the most hilarious scenes in Friday the 13th is in Jason X when he wraps those two girls up in the sleeping bag and smacks them against a tree a bunch of times.
Yeah, I wish we
would have had that. That would have been hilarious.
But that one is kind of close enough to it. But he just keeps slamming them on the ground till all their body parts fly off.
I wish one of Jason's fatalities was just he just punches the guy's head off, and that's it.
Well, because his other one is that he just keeps cutting them with the machete until they're dead.
Yeah, he just hits them in the same spot till he cuts through them like he's chopping a fucking redwood down.
Yeah, or he's eating or he's using the banoodle.
The banoodle. Dude, I cannot wait for Predator. I don't care if he's as broken as Jason is.
No, Jason isn't broken. He's just easy to use.
Oh, he's pretty broken. With the unstoppable variant.
Well, which one was that? The one where you can resurrect?
Yeah.
Oh, that one is dependent on your special meter. And it's like if you don't have a good high enough special meter, and it's like, oh hey, look at all this life that you don't have.
I've seen it. I don't know how to do it, but I've seen it. There's a combo you can do with not unstoppable. I think it's slasher Jason.
Yeah.
That it's literally 50%.
Oh yeah, that one's hilarious.
Like if that's not broken, I don't know what is, dude.
Because I think some other characters can reach 50 or about there. But like you need to do like because there's a lot of hits that you have to fucking do with it.
Yeah, there's some of the brutalities in that game are like ridiculously hard to do, and then other ones are like as simple. Like Aaron Black's is the last hit with a grab.
Mm.
But then like Johnny Cage has a brutality where you have to land 4 nut punches throughout the fight, and then the last hit of the fight has to be a nut punch. And if you land it, the person you're fighting's head pops off, just pops right off.
Oh, wait, did you see that that one stage brutality that I showed you that I put in the chat where it's like you throw the old lady at them and it's like either you'll like just destroy their upper body or she'll just grab on and just start punching them.
I haven't seen that. I saw you post it, but I never watched it. I didn't know there were stage brutalities.
Yeah, that one is hilarious. It's like the old woman on one of the other stages.
Yeah, I just think that in general is hilarious. How one of the stage variations that you can use is just picking up an old lady and throwing them.
Yeah, let's see. But the problem with like other Jason variants is that you have to like other than slashers that you have to there's like a big upkeep for them because you have to keep using buffs constantly. Because Unstoppable has a self-healing one, and that one like it heals like at a slow pace, but like if you don't get hit, you'll be like pretty much like, oh hey, look how strong I am.
Yeah, but I think probably one of my favorite characters in that game is Aaron Black. And then also, little fun fact. This is not a fun fact. There's no reason for me to tell you this other than the fact that we're on the topic of Mortal Kombat. I stand by the statement that Mileena is probably the hottest bitch in Mortal Kombat.
I can agree to that. I mean,
like,
as long as she wears
with the face shit.
As long as she wears as long as she wears like a paper bag on her head, I think she's fine.
Yeah. Right?
You'd still know though.
Or around the mouth.
Dude, but she could probably put some work in with that tongue.
It's like one wrong move, and you're.
Or her tongue's so long, you never need to be near the teeth.
One wrong move, and you're getting a neutrality.
Oh, that's why you don't go for that.
Right. But
you can live without it.
So, spoilers for anybody who is caring about the story of Mortal Kombat.
Guess you should.
I mean, it's not bad.
Well,
it's not bad.
It's better than anything the other fighting games are doing.
Yeah, this one was pretty good because the end of the game is because Shinnok gets into to Earthrealm's life force and poisons it, right? So Cassie Cage of all fucking people is the one who beats Shinnok, which makes sense, I guess, because the game starts.
Nope.
Where are you? We lost them, boys.
Billy loses disconnection.
No, it's quitalities. They actually have that in the game.
Oh, okay, interesting.
It's really funny. Because if someone rage quits, it just says quitality.
So, as we all know, E3 is coming up pretty soon. We're going to be seeing conferences from usual three, the big three, as well as Ubisoft and Activision as usual, or not Activision, EA. Does Activision do one? No, they don't.
I don't think they do it.
Rockstar is going to be announcing something, which I don't remember exact wording they used, but they said something about a dynamic for open world experience. So I'm assuming it's another Red Dead.
Yeah.
That'd
Hopefully.
be interesting. Although they like to mix it up. They like to do other things too. So
Yeah, but what other open world game, unless they're planning to do a brand new IP, which I don't think so.
but they do that a lot of times. Like LA Noire was new.
Yeah.
Bully was new, I think. But the
Bully,
original
it's
Bully.
not as new as Red Dead.
Yeah. But I would expect multiple things. I don't know what Rockstar pull out. Anyways, Bethesda and Square Enix are also doing their press conference. Bethesda is the one I'm probably most excited about in terms of what they could possibly be showing, because with all the other companies, it's kind of like interesting from them, but Bethesda is the one that's going to be like, guys, you want to see Fallout 4? Yes. Want to see it now? Yes. Hooray!
Right.
And then, of course, Square Enix is going to be doing like Kingdom Hearts 3, Final Fantasy 15, stuff like that, which I'm excited for, as always.
Yeah. Tomb
Let's
Raider.
talk Microsoft. Let's talk Microsoft for once. We never talk Microsoft.
That's because what does Microsoft have going except for Halo?
Yeah, seriously. Honestly, there's nothing besides stuff you can get on PS4.
The only other thing to really talk about is Killer Instinct.
Is that really major?
Wait, what?
That Killer Instinct is a big thing for fighting game fans.
Yeah.
What's wait, which one is Street Fighter 5 exclusive to?
It's going to PS4 and PC. We don't know if it's going to be a timed release for PS4 or if it's just going to stay on that.
I have
probably timed release.
I have a theory that they're going to announce Street Fighter 5 for Wii U, along with Ryu being in Smash Bros.
Really?
At E3, yeah. I think it's going to happen.
I don't know.
Be a good promotion. Just like a different version of it, kind of. Because, in all honesty, Mortal Kombat, yes, in terms of graphics, but the other fighting games you don't really need like that big of a graphical boost for these kind of games. Street Fighter, yeah, it looks good, but it's not that impressive.
Yeah.
As far as fighting games go, like I said, Mortal Kombat is probably the most important game to have the best graphics possible, just because of how graphical it is. But Street Fighter 4, like they can do a Wii U version who gives a crap if it looks slightly worse than the Xbox the version. Yeah, that's my thoughts. So what's Microsoft got going?
Halo 5.
Tomb Raider,
but
they're doing that's Square Enix more, I'd say.
No, that's Crystal Dynamic who's in development.
Crystal Dynamics, yeah.
But Microsoft put money towards making it so that it's coming out on Xbox first and 360.
Oh, that's it?
Crackdown announced?
Wait, what?
Crackdown.
Oh yeah, there was a Crackdown.
A new what?
They talked about Crackdown last E3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Crackdown's such a weird thing to.
I don't even know. I don't think I've ever seen Crackdown gameplay.
It's
the first one is I thought the first one was like pretty bad, honestly.
The first one was fine, and then the second one it was fine. It was like
I'm not a fan in general of the Crackdown series, honestly. I only really ever got into the demo of Crackdown 2 because it was multiplayer.
Oh yeah, and did they have like a glitch or whatever where you can extend the time to forever? You just play around, and then they got mad and that's like the first time someone updated a demo.
Yeah. And then but like it's so weird story wise because the first one's just like some super soldier dude, cop dude taking down criminals, right? And then once you did it, he's like the dude who's been narrating the whole time says something and lets out an evil laugh, and you're like, what? and then the next one there's like fucking infected zombie-like fucking dudes, and you're like, what the fuck happened?
You don't question it, okay? It just happens. And besides, like most of like the games that were exclusive for Xbox went to PC now.
Yeah.
Or just kind of disappeared.
No, they mostly went to PC because let's see, Rise Son of Rome went to PC, Dead Rising 3 went to PC, Dark Dreams Don't Die went to PC.
What?
With
D4, the sweary game.
Nope. Don't know what that is.
It was a pretty good game.
Yeah.
You know, in old sweary fashion.
It just doesn't seem like Microsoft has anything that really says, "Hey, we're really changing things up. We're pushing limits."
That's because they don't, and they're not.
It's the usual spiel.
Halo 5, I'll give them this. The trailers for Halo 5 have got me interested. But other than Halo, they got nothing.
Yeah, right now nothing's really going on. Like, because like they haven't talked about anything in fucking forever. Because it's like mostly from Microsoft. It's just been Windows 10.
I think Microsoft was doing the oh god, I'm blanking on the name.
What was that?
Wait, for what?
The reboot of Phantom Dust. Yeah, Phantom Dust. But now that's out the fucking window.
Well, they said that it's still probably going to be worked on, but we have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but the developer that was making it, you saw the
oh, you know what?
demo of it, right?
I just remembered there was that one Black Tusk studio. They were working on some other game, but it had no name. It was just like untitled.
Oh, yeah.
That untitled like project, and all it looked like was some sort of stealth game. We had no other idea.
You know what I am excited for though?
What?
Justin, I know you got to be excited for it. You're a fan of Castlevania.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bloodstains.
Yeah.
They making a Castlevania pachinko machine?
Yeah, you didn't know?
That'd be radical.
Oh man.
No, okay. Remember last time we were talking about ukulele or whatever that was? Yeah. So I hate to say it again, but I was watching Best Friends play Sonic Adventure, and then they were talking about it, and they're like, yeah, the art design for the characters just looks like some Sonic characters, and that doesn't sound really good. And I have to kind of agree with them on that.
That's just because it's not a furry character, because they have like skin, scaly character.
Yeah, and if you try and put something on them, then it'll look too much like Banjo-Kazooie.
So, here's the thing about Bloodstained.
Yeah, let's get to that topic.
Bloodstained had a goal of 500,000, right?
Yeah.
It fucking smashed that goal in a few hours. You know what it's at right now? It's at 2.5. It's it's almost 2.6 million now.
Do you know
what Bloodstain? Bloodstain, yeah. It's made by Iga, I guess. Because I don't want to fuck up his name. I know his name. It's Koji Igarashi, but I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to fuck it up.
No, you had to fuck it up.
Koji Igarashi, he's basically like one of the people that birthed Castlevania, right? And since he left Konami, he can't exactly make Castlevania, but he's making something that's pretty damn close.
I mean, Konami can't exactly make Castlevania.
No.
No, he can't. Because the name for Castlevania is in... What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
The hell?
I think what Joe's trying to say is that they can't make it because the most recent ones aren't exactly, would you say, aren't as good as the originals. Because like Lords of Shadow was fine. Like, and then Mirror of Fate or whatever on the 3DS was, I'd say hogwash.
Hogwash. That's a
Because
unique.
because like I played it and it's like all I have to say about the game is that while it was somewhat fun, as soon as you try and replay it again, you realize how boring it is and how like it's just not very good compared to like the actual parts of like Lords of Shadow. Because Lords of Shadow was fun for a while, but there was really no point to go back to it. Much
I
like
love
this,
how I
even
love
though it's
how
like adopted like the style of like of the old Castlevanias, where it's like, oh hey, you should backtrack.
Igarashi is just like, I know people have told me no one likes Castlevania style games anymore, but I know they're wrong. Drinks wine.
Oh,
Drink
people
wine glass
love
before.
Castlevania style games.
That's why there's so many out that come out every year.
Yeah. I
But
want I want a Metroid game. That's all I want in life.
dude, like some of the goals that they funded for Bloodstain though, I'm super excited for it because I mean Justin knows why, but I'm gonna go through this list. So they reached their goal at 500, 600,000. There's an art book, hardcover. 700,000 added a second playable character. 800,000 added a nightmare difficulty mode.
850,000. I saw that.
850,000 voice acting. The main bad guy is gonna be voiced by David Hayter.
And he's
That's
gonna
right.
sound like old Snake.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Million cheat codes, which local co-op, a new boss, speedrun mode, boss rush mode. There you go, Justin. Retro level and classic mode. And there's still stretch goals there.
Like hidden ones.
Yeah, 2,750,000. It's gonna be Iga's biggest castle in any of his games.
And then 3 million is like a mystery right now.
Yeah.
Do you think there's gonna be like? I'm just wondering, like, 700,000 with second playable character. What would they? That only 2 playable characters? I'm not saying
What
that's
was
like.
it?
I'm wondering why if there's like I feel like 2 playable characters, like there could be more.
I don't know. I mean, you don't really need them. Not for a Castlevania style game.
Okay. Yeah. It's interesting. Pretty cool.
Yeah, right?
One
It's
thing
a
I'm
decent gameplay though. It'd be nice to see something like that because with ukulele, they had like a lot of like guys torturing that guy. He had they had some
No, he's
gameplay of
not.
it and it looked pretty good. But I usually like to see some gameplay before I back something.
Well, most of the time on Kickstarter, normally at the beginning of it, is like, cause sometimes people will have the gameplay, other times they'll just be like, "Oh yeah, here's the idea. Let me throw art at you. Take it all in, and give me your money."
Wait, I'm reading some of the backing packages, right?
I think Igarashi's a vampire.
Or number if you back $1,000, there's it's called the package is called Play a Hater, it's David Hater will record a short message for you. Your one-line message will also be hidden in the game's final sound test.
9 left out of 10, so only one person's gonna have this.
So far.
So far, yeah. 5,000, for a goddamn fact.
Oh, 20 people have pledged 1,500.
Oh. But yeah, I'm super excited for Bloodstain. Justin, I know, is excited for Ukulele. I never into the games.
We'll see what happens, because
I'm on the ukulele train here.
Yeah, it's basically Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, but I don't like the art style so far. It just kind of looks bothering. Because like that was just kind of like my turn off at the beginning, and then it still just doesn't look appealing to me. And, like because if they do change it, I'll be like, okay, we'll see if it happens. I'm still waiting on fucking Hat in Time.
Yeah, Hat in Time. Going on, guys? What are we doing here?
So I guess another DLC, the final DLC for Evil Within should be coming out pretty soon, right? And I feel so bad, but like the game's not bad, but there's something that just like I can't get through it. Like I can't sit down and play it. Like the game's not bad. It's a good game, but I don't know. Like I just like whenever I try to play it, I feel like I'm forcing myself and I can't do it. And I had that same problem with Wolfenstein, because I really liked Wolfenstein. That's a lot of fun, but I feel like I'm forcing myself to play that too, so I can't do it. And the only reason I kept that around is because I wasn't sure if I'd need that for the Doom beta. But I heard a rumor. I don't know if it's true. I'm googling it now. That
I heard that they were gonna talk about Doom at E3.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do remember they actually put out like a very short video saying, "Oh, more news at E3."
Who takes on that video? Is it which press conference, or would it just be its own separate thing?
It's Doom. Is being worked on from Bethesda.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, it's published by Bethesda, and ID Software is developing it, but.
and obviously I'll definitely go on the Bethesda conference. Obviously,
Yeah.
more reasons to be excited about the Bethesda conference.
Yeah, because there's something that will most likely excite everyone there, like Doom or Fallout 4, maybe.
Doom and Fallout 4. That's funny because this is technically, it's not anymore, but this is technically Doom 4. It's not going to be called Doom 4, but it's what it was going to be called beforehand. So we got Doom 4 and Fallout 4. It's the year of the 4. 1 year too late.
Yep.
What else we got, Justin?
Well, I also started because I actually hadn't finished talking about what I started playing, but we just got onto a tangent. But
Yeah.
I also started a little bit of Tulip, if you know what that game is.
What is it?
It's called Tulip. It is a PS2 game where you're a boy and you find out, oh man, this is the girl of my dreams, because like you actually she's your true love. But
This sounds like a Japanese game.
Oh no, don't
worry.
worry.
Let me just stop you.
Okay. It's the people who made Rule of Roses. And then
You mean Rule of Rose?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Singular Rose, man.
Exactly. But anyway.
Wait, so you're telling me the game's terrible?
It's not terrible, but it did get. It's an interesting thing because it's like mostly like, oh man, Japan needs to be more open about public display of affection. But the point of the game is that you're trying to build up your reputation by kissing everyone.
Nice.
So that you can kiss her, because she doesn't like that you're a poor boy.
Just like real life.
Yep.
I guess I should take back that statement, because Rule of Rose, it's not terrible, I guess, but it's terribly weird.
I'm just gonna try to tag you with my weak attacks.
Oh god, like you watch like 10 minutes of Rule of Rose and you start feeling uncomfortable real quick.
I don't know. I feel a little bit turned on.
Oh yeah, because of all the children. I get it.
Oh, I mean, duh.
So, the last week of May, there's Justin. There's a thing for pro members at GameStop. You get $20 off Bloodborne, so I'm probably gonna head in and get that.
Yeah, that'd be a good
pretty
buy,
soon as well. Because that'll bring it up to what, $40, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be getting that. I've been trying to watch Pat Woolley play Bloodborne, and it's not that like I can't stand watching them anymore, but I can't stand watching them anymore. I can still watch it, but I've just been I haven't like watched any other YouTube videos except for full streams of Joel. That's all I've been watching. It's just full streams of Joel from Vinesauce. So ever since you showed me that video, I'm like, I need more of this.
What was it? But you missed it. I don't know if you clicked on it, but the other day I put up the stream for like the Vinesauce site, and it was like Vinny's 5th year of streaming, and then pretty much like he just had a bunch of people send in like what you call it, ROM hacks they did of GoldenEye, and then it's like because that game is really hard to, or like not ROM hack, I mean corrupt, and that game is really hard to corrupt without it like completely breaking, and then it was just like a bunch of really hilarious things, like one of them is just called, it's like the name of this one's called Modern Art, and as soon as you start, it's just like a bunch of like triangles and like squares and whatnot, like of the geometry fucking up. And then there was another one where it's like him, because it's like before that he was doing ROM corruptions of Mario, of like Mario Tennis or whatever, and it's just like at one point it's like, because everyone's coming out in the beginning, it's like, wait, why does why does Daisy have blackface? It was really funny.
Oh yeah, the question I had, I completely forgot. Joe, I got a question now that Justin's here. What the hell makes you the host, huh?
What makes me the host?
Yeah, what? Huh? We're obviously cooler.
The host is usually the guy who keeps things running. He like generates the intros, the outros. Cooler people are the ones who like come in and just kind of throw the things off track. And that's your job. I'm trying to lead and be, the most professional here. And
I thought the host was the one with the most, and I was pretty sure that was me.
Oh, really? Really?
Yes.
So,
I'm older.
So even though that, actually, I've
done no single Let's Plays yet. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No, but
even on my hiatus, you haven't even started.
I've been the one who's been putting the fucking podcast videos together, and I've been having.
You're off school, aren't you?
No, not yet. I have 2 weeks left.
Oh, okay.
And then also I have one playthrough currently going on the channel, and I have another one coming up that's gonna go right after. But I'm probably gonna put up the first video of that in the middle of it. But
you don't want two running at the same time, or what?
No, I'm just too lazy to do it, because one's Hitman, the other one's an RPG, and then you may have noticed I was playing it earlier.
I think I did, but I wasn't paying full attention.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. No, it's there. Oh, but anyways, because I'm not sure how many levels I have left in Hitman, but I know, but this has happened on 2 occasions. This happened on that on the video for the other playthrough I'm going to be putting up later, and this also happened on Hitman, where I accidentally closed that Audacity without exporting my audio. So then it's like, oh hey, look, I lost that, and then I realized because like for the RPG one, I just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna do a voiceover for the first part, and then that's gonna be it. And then for Hitman, I just said I can just do the level over again, since it'll just make me look smarter.
You heard it here first, folks. You'll never know if you're getting the authentic first run of a level from Justin here.
Oh, I have played most of these levels multiple times because I know some
I,
of these. Wait, what?
I was gonna say I still need to fucking buy the license for Bandicam. I just, I, I just bills and fucking. Not to mention I had to get Witcher and Mortal Kombat.
You didn't need to
And
get. You didn't need to get Witcher though,
I
but you wanted.
needed to get
You
Witcher.
wanted it.
I needed.
You could have totally recorded Witcher and just been all like, "Look at me, I'm playing Witcher."
How can you
I
record? He
can't
doesn't have
record
anything to
Witcher.
record.
I'm on the bone, man, and my computer, my computer is like it'll shit itself just trying to like think about loading it up.
Okay, so far the longest part for one of my Hitman videos is 54 minutes.
Oh,
And let's see, and the shortest one is about 11 minutes.
what?
Because this one was I just said, "Oh, hey, look, I'm having fun." And then I just started doing just shooting everyone, and then I died right before the end. And then I said, "Fuck." So then I went back, and then and then I just kept restarting it over and over, and then I'm like, "Man, this is not gonna look great on the video." But I said, "I'm not fucking cutting any of it out." So everyone has to
That
sit
11
there.
minute. So the 11-minute one, obviously you weren't having fun. So I'm gonna assume that was the Mardi Gras level.
What? Oh no,
Fuck that level.
The Mardi Gras. No, the Mardi Gras level. I think I did in 20 minutes.
Fuck that fucking level, man.
The one I did in 11 minutes was the what you call it? Was the what the fuck's the name of the level? The A New Life, the one where you're on the suburb.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
one's easy as fuck. You can literally run in and just shoot everyone.
Yeah, no, you know what's the funny thing? I killed the guy stealthily. I was like, okay, now I need to go get the thing done. And then I accidentally start picking a lock. I'm like, oops, and I actually take out the gun. They're like, oh no, he's packing. And then I had to shoot everyone, and I ran out of there.
Oh, that's how it always ends.
Pretty much.
So, speaking of Hitman, I still haven't beat it, but
Well, which Hitman are we talking about?
I went back. Well, I've beaten all of them except for Absolution. I went back to Absolution, and now that I'm not like as upset about it anymore, it's a good game. I still don't like it as much because it's not the Hitman I know.
I love them.
But it's all right. It's just not what I expected and not what I wanted.
Fair enough.
Oh God, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, what did you hear?
Everything?
Everything? Not what I expected, not what I wanted.
Not what I expected.
All right.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Nobody was talking, so I felt I got paranoid.
I've never played a Hitman game before, so I have no opinions on Hitman games.
Dude.
Don't worry, you can watch me terribly play it.
I could.
You could.
I could.
You could.
And I probably should. Alright.
All you need to know is that Hitman Contracts is probably the best Hitman.
Yeah, too bad that one fucking level in the snow is like goddamn near impossible to do without getting shot on sight.
Oh, right? Oh, I
hate that
love it.
level so much.
You remember the... I don't think that was Contracts.
The farthest level I got was that
ship?
one.
Oh.
That was the farthest level that I got, and that was like the second or third level.
Oh, yeah. There's a level. I don't remember if it was on Contracts or not. But there's one. There's one that you get to go into a cargo ship.
It's
And
definitely
man,
not,
that one's a bitch.
That one is not Blood Money, so that has to be one of the first three.
Yeah.
Anyways, Joe wanted to say something before we.
I was gonna wrap up.
No.
Ooh. So what's coming up on our channel? I guess you can tell us.
Well, obviously, I had already said it earlier, but more Hitman Blood Money is going to be coming your way with another video that's going to be in between them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Probably get some more little like multiplayer things with me and Justin.
Yeah.
And I swear, goddamn it, soon. It's gonna happen eventually.
One day.
Soon, hopefully, one day. I'm gonna put that fucking Life is Strange and Long Dark and other shit. I'm gonna play them and I'm gonna enjoy them. You're gonna all enjoy them. Me enjoying them. It's gonna be a good time.
Or you hating them while they're enjoying your hate.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I don't know if I can do rage games.
Well, no, I'm talking about like you don't like the game whatsoever.
Oh. Yeah,
Anyway.
I guess that too.
That's what's going to be coming up. I'll be back soon. So I need a new computer. Time. I need more energy, more motivation.
Wait, when does your semester end?
Things what? When's what?
When does your semester end?
My quarter ends in the middle of June.
Oh my god.
Nice.
So when summer starts, I'll be able to get back into it. But right now, I'm gonna rely on my business partners to get content out there.
Jeez, thanks.
Yeah, I don't even like this guy.
Anyway, that's gonna be all for us on Podcast Off Rails episode 9. I've been your host Bander, and with me has been Tears.
Yes, I am.
And Cook.
Yeah, episode 9.
9.
All right.
We'll see you
It's
guys
in the
next
bags.
time. Choo choo.